Welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits beer review. Today, I've just reviewed Marston's 61 Deep. That was nice. Here's another one that I don't think I've actually tried before, and made by Wychwood. It's called Dryneck. It's a 4% and it's a golden beer to wash away the drought, as they say. Now Wychwood make some really nice beers. Hobgoblin is the one most people know. Top class ruby beer. King Goblin. It's a stronger beer, you know. I've got it here somewhere. Where is it? No, probably underneath my laptop. But King Goblin, probably one of the best dark beers, you know, that you can get. You know, if you haven't tried it, get it. Dr. First, did he do? Several. Let me just go on the site. Yeah. So anyway, we'll have a look at the other beers in a minute. But Dryneck, the perfect beer to quench the driest of throats. We'll see. The combination of exotic Belmer, Waimea and Bobek hops and Munich malts. Wow, you know, who gets the job of doing all this, you know, where they combine the malts and the hops. You know, it must be a fantastic job. Yeah, no good for me, I'd be drunk as a fart all the time. Resulting in a mouth-watering beer to stop any drought. The strength on this 3.6%. I presume that's the cask, because the bottle, like on there, the bottle's 4% on the bottle. So, you see straw gold. You smell tropical and yellow fruits. You taste sweet citrus, tropical and berry fruit. Definitely, like today, you know, it's June the 21st. Longest day of the year. I've been up since about 4:30 in the morning, so it's definitely a long day. Been at work, done a fantastic day's work, and I suffer with anxiety, so to work really hard is just the way I am, you know, and reviewing beers, it's a bit of a way of me de-stressing, and even if no one watches these, I'm doing it for myself in most of the way. A bitterness of 2.5, so it's not massively bitter. A sweetness of 1.5, so it's definitely not sweet. Before I open it, oh, there's the review. So, on the review side of things, I'll look at the first 3 reviews. Like any beer, we all have different tastes. None of us are the same. Everyone likes different beers. Some like stout, some like porters, some like golden beers, some like pale ales, you know. So we're all very different in what we like, which is a good thing. We don't want to all be the same. So somebody's put golden in colour, peach and some biscuity notes in the aroma, peach, biscuity malt and tropical fruit in the taste. Not bad for £1. So that's what I paid for it as well. Last week from Morrison's, £1. Another one, bottle. Initially seems like a standard golden ale. Sweet on the nose with a light citrus. It's fuller bodied than some though, with a juicy malty dryness and peppery bitterness. And the last one I'm going to look at, pours like golden straw. Aroma is citrus, grassy, floral and biscuit malt. Light, refreshing mouthfeel. Taste is caramel, biscuit, floral and citrus. Mild bitterness on the finish. Decent, light summer thirst quencher. So, when beers are priced at the pound range, and you'll get in the UK, if you're watching from America, you know it's not the same. But in the UK, different supermarkets sell beers at around about £1, and it's worth trying them, you know, because even though it's £1, then for instance, Bass Ale at Asda is £1, and Ruddles is about £1 as well. And then somewhere like Sainsbury's, Bass Ale is near on £2. And you think to yourself, why the hell is there such a big difference in price? And obviously, the breweries, you know, negotiate deals with one supermarket over another, and you know, it's going to happen. You know, it's business, isn't it? But it's always worth trying these beers. Don't discount a beer because it's £1. You know, it may be that it's, you know, it's crap, but it may be that it's a decent beer and it's just on offer at that particular place. And that's like your places like Aldi, Lidl, you know, with their cheap beer range that they do. Some of their beers are damn good. You know, don't discount them beers. But anyway, here's Wychwood. I haven't cleaned the glass, so I've still got some of the taste of the 61 deep. So we're going to take the head off. Well, lid off. And luckily it's not frothing over, so my TV wins for another day. Let's do the pour. Plenty of carbonation. And definitely a good head on it. I didn't wait until a bit, you know, later. Yeah, good carbonation on it. I don't know if you can see that. I think you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, good carbonation off it. A bit more than the 61 deep from earlier. Definitely citrusy smell, you know, coming from it. Most beers have a hoppy smell these days. I don't know if it, you know, years ago that used to be the thing, but yeah, you're definitely getting the citrus from it. So definitely a good beer for the summer months. And, you know, £1 a bottle. This was last week at Morrison's, £1 a bottle for their Father's Day deals. And, you know, when they're that price, you've got to take advantage, haven't you? I used to work for Sainsbury's, and I used to love when stuff went on special offer, or the computer deemed that you didn't have any of these certain beers, and they'd go down to 50p a bottle, and it's like, yeah, it's Christmas. So, lovely golden colour, light golden I'd say, plenty of carbonation, decent head. Oh, lovely citrusy smell. Let me just refresh my memory. Getting old. So, you see straw gold. So yeah, they're not lying. You know, it's definitely a straw gold colour. Tropical and yellow fruits. Yeah, you do. It's definitely that. Ooh. Taste sweet citrus, tropical and berry fruit. Ooh. You can see what they say about the name Dryneck. You know, it's one of them beers that you drink and it's a real thirst quencher. Oh. Now that's a £1 beer. And that tastes better than some £3-4 beers that I bought from real ale shops. Sadly closed, but yeah, really nice. Pretty much like the one I had, 61 deep that I had earlier. It's a lovely summer beer. These golden beers, you know, if you want a beer for the summer on a hot day, like if you was a wine drinker, you're not necessarily going to go for a red wine on a hot day. You're going to go for a white or a rosé. This is the same in the beer world. You know, you're looking at something like an Indian pale or a fruity beer, or something like this. I've got a golden ale. Still lots of carbonation coming from it. Yeah, it is visible. Still a nice head, you know. So it's worth having the right sort of glass as well. This is a pint glass. I got it from Sainsbury's when I worked there. And some at daft like 50 pence or even 5 pence. You never know. Absolutely lovely taste, you know. Summer in a glass. It's the sort of beer, you know, you want to drink when you're just chilling in the back garden after a day at work, and you know, just sitting there taking in the sun, closing your eyes and thinking, oh, that's another day done. For me, it's not going to be a King Goblin beater, you know. No. But it is a very nice beer. What would I give it? Yeah, it's just you smell the summerness. It's like a summery smell from the glass, you know. Like it says on the website, it's not overly bitter. 2.5 is not bitter. It's not overly sweet, even though it is a fruity beer, you know, in that sense. It's like you could say it's like a grapefruit type of taste to it, where it's fruity, but it's not sweet. I can't believe how much it quenches you first. I mean, I've been all day at work in the sun, and you know, part of being the gardener's life, you know, I love the sun, you know, just not so keen on people, but it's really nice, you know. It's nice to have 2 decent beers in a row. So what am I going to give it out of 5? Let me just go a bit further down. Absolutely spot on. You know, if you want to, if you're going out on a, you know, to the pub, you see this, and even if it's the pub, if it's a bit weaker, you know, than the bottle version, you know, it's definitely worth a try. Definitely a nice beer for a hot summer's day. You know, you've just nipped into the pub on a Sunday, your wife's driving, you know, you're not driving, and definitely, you know, one. Ooh. So, out of 5, before I get too drunk, and it's, I don't know if anybody else finds this out there, but I can drink wine, I can drink 2 glasses. If I've been drinking the same wine for a bit, say I brewed a bottle of, a barrel of Rioja, 14% Rioja, and I'll have 2 glasses. I can drink a pint glass of Rioja, not a problem. And it doesn't, because I'm used to it, my body's used to it, it doesn't affect me in any way, shape or form. And then I drink 2 different beers. I've drank 61 Deep, which was a lovely pale ale, and then obviously I'm drinking Dryneck now, and after 2 glasses, and basically they're only 4.1 and 4%, so only Foster's range, but because it's different taste, different hops and all whatever else is in the ingredients, it hits you harder than if you drank 2 pints of the same, because your body, you know, it's a strange thing how your body deals with it. Whether my body's different to anybody else's, I don't know. Right, let's go. So out of 5, it's a very nice tasting beer. Great, even at the bottom it's still carbonating, still got a head on it. Fantastic taste, not too sweet, dry, but thirst quenching. You know, it's my palate now is dry. Although I might have a glass of wine in a minute, you know, just to go a bit further. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. It is a very nice beer. Well done to Wychwood and Marston's, if you know, you're the people behind it. But yeah, absolutely spot on. Oh, proper decent summer ale. Right, that's enough for today. Thanks for watching.